setting of 11th century Scotland, language was complex, evolving, and malleable. The world of medieval Britain does not have the sort of rigidity that modern-day convention often impresses upon it. Everything could change at the drop of a hat or the thrust of a knife. Institutions were precarious, titles and rights were contested. The various names for each character reflect the different languages that would have been spoken at the time, even though many of them are dead or moribund today. As much as it might make for more straightforward literature, I chose to jettison the idea that one culture or one language had a totalizing grip on the world. Act 1. Thane of Glamis. Chapter 1. Lady. She looks up and out the window of the carriage. Night has fallen with a swift and total blackness. She waits to see how she will be addressed. For the first days of their journey, through the damp, twisting, dark green trees of Braish, she was Lady Roskilde, the name pinned to her so long as she was in her homeland, all the way to the choky grey sea. They crossed safely, her father, Rybeard, having beaten back the Northmen who once menaced the channel. The waves that brushed the ship's hull were small and tight, like rolled parchment. Then to the shores of Bretagne, a barbarian little place, this craggy island which looks, on maps, like a rotted piece of meat with bites taken out of it. Their carriage gained a new driver, who speaks in bizarre Saxon. Her name, then, vaguely Saxon. Lady Roselle? Bretagne. First there had been trees, and then the trees had thinned to scruff and bramble, and the sky was sickishly vast, as grey as the sea, angry clouds scrawled across it like smoke from distant fires. Now the horses are having trouble with the incline of the road. She hears, but cannot see, rocks coming loose under their hooves. She hears the wind's long, smooth shushing, and that is how she knows it is only grass and stone, no trees for the wind to get caught in, no branches or leaves to break the sound apart. This is how she knows they have reached Glamis. Lady Roskilde? Her handmaiden prods her again, softly. There it is, the Scots. No, Scots. She will have to speak the language of her husband's people. Her people now. Yes. Even under Hawizah's veil, Roskilde recognizes her quavering frown. You haven't said a word in hours. I have nothing to say. But that isn't entirely true. Roskilde's silence is purposeful. The night makes it impossible to see anything out the window, but she can still listen, though she mostly hears the absence of sounds. No birds singing or insects trilling, no animals scuffling in the underbrush or scampering among the roots, no woodcutters felling oaks, no streams trickling over rock beds, none of last night's rain dripping off leaves. No sounds of life, and certainly no sounds of Braish, which is all she has ever known. Hawizah and her frown are the only familiar things here. The Duke will expect a letter from you when we arrive. When the proceedings are done, Hawizah says vaguely. 6 names she has for the lady, in as many tongues, but she has somehow not found the word for wedding. Roskilde finds it funny that Hawizah cannot speak the word, when at the moment she is pretending to be a bride. Roskilde thought it was a silly plan when she first heard it, and it feels even sillier now. To disguise herself as handmaiden and Hawizah as bride. Roskilde is dressed in dull colours and stiff, blocky wool, her hair tucked under a coif. On the other side of the carriage, pearls circle Hawizah's wrists and throat. Her sleeves are yawning mouths drooping to the floor. The train is so white and thick it looks like